Hi, we're here with Gus and Snoopy and Bella and Cupcake, and we're going to introduce you to our new little critter. We got a parakeet today. This is Sprite because she's yellow and green like lemon and lime, so we've named her Sprite, and we got her from the SPCA where we got all our pigs from. And last week we were in town. We had to get some Freon put in the car because we needed it for the air conditioning. And at the service department out on the loading dock was this big old bird cage just sitting there. And we asked around and we were like, why is that just sitting there? Why is there a bird cage? And they said, oh, they think just someone had dropped it off, didn't need it anymore. So we said we'd be glad to take it off your hands. And so we left it for a couple days and they asked around and nobody seemed to want it or need it. So we called yesterday and they said we could have it. So we went over today to pick it up and we brought it home and cleaned it and scrubbed it, and we bought some accessories. Now the perch that she's on at the back there came with it, and also this other long perch, and there's two little dishes that also came with it. They're over here. These ones. So they came with it. And this grate was in the bottom. Now, I don't understand why that goes in there, and maybe someone will email me and say it's supposed to be in the bottom of the cage, but I took it out. For the bottom, instead of paper, I'm using the Carefresh. This is the same stuff we use for the pigs' litter boxes, and I figure it'll give her a nice place, nice soft place to land if she comes down to the bottom of the cage. But yeah, that grate was supposed to be above that, and that just, I don't know, it just didn't make sense to me. So we're going to keep that out for now until somebody emails me and says, no, silly lady, that's supposed to be in there. But I think it's fine. I think if it is newspaper or some kind of paper at the bottom of the cage and it gets all wet, maybe that's to keep her up above it. I don't know. But anyway, I think the Carefresh works, especially if her water bottle leaks or she's down in the little bird bath and she's splashing water everywhere, and, well, of course, not to mention the poop. So I think it's going to work out great having the Carefresh. We bought her the little cuddle bone and this bendy rope thing, which you can shape and twist any which way. And we have the little bell with the mirror on it. And the spray millet is just hanging there for now. I just kind of poked it up through the bell, and I'm sure by morning it'll be on the ground. But I don't have the proper clip for that, so we need to get a clip for that. And we have a different perch over here. You're supposed to have different perches for birds because it's good for their feet. It helps exercise their feet if they're different sizes and shapes. And then over in that dish we have some birdseed, and in this one we have a little piece of romaine lettuce and some gravel, because gravel apparently helps them digest their food the same way that Timothy hay helps the guinea pigs digest their food. And this water bottle is absolutely terrible. It didn't come with a thing to hold it up, so I had it wedged in by the door, and I've done it twice today. I've knocked the water completely out of there, so we've got it over here for now, just so she has some water around, and then we have the zip tie holding it, but it's kind of pathetic. So we're going to go buy another water bottle in the next day or two. But she is a very happy little bird. When we went to get her at the SPCA, I believe her story is that she was abandoned. I think the family just let her go, or whoever had her. I think she was found outside. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure that's what they said. And when the SPCA got her, they just weren't too sure if she was going to make it. And then she just came back to life. She had something to eat, and she just perked right up. So she's been fine ever since. She's a little tired right now because, what did you do, Sprite? She escaped. At the SPCA, we were trying to get her from her cage into our cage, and she got loose. So she flew around in the entrance of the SPCA. So it was a tricky few minutes trying to capture her, and we all felt so bad because she was just wearing herself out. But we managed to catch her, and the cats on the other side of the window were just having the greatest time watching her, and they held out hope that they would get a chance to catch her. but that was never going to happen. So we finally captured her and got her into her cage. So we had the cage all ready to go. It was in our trunk of the car, so this is how she came home, was in the cage instead of a little tiny box. So I think she was happy about that. She was just sitting in the back seat. Well, actually she was in the trunk, but we have like it's open to the trunk. Like she wasn't in the trunk, don't get me wrong, it's like a hatchback kind of car. So she was still within the car with us, and she was looking over the back seat at the kids, and she was looking out the window, and she was having a great little ride home. So she's a very happy bird. She's been just starting to chirp a little bit. I think she needs a good rest tonight after her big adventure at the SPCA. And the pigs don't seem to care. There's Miss Bella having a little snooze in there, and Cupcake is in there. And her cyst has not popped yet, so I have to just keep an eye on that. It hasn't changed size, so it's not a tumor of any kind. It is a cyst. So I've just trimmed her hair, and I just have to keep watching for that. And as for the boys, I got the food for the pigs today. I got some more. This is what we've been feeding them now. It's the Oxbow Essentials, and it's for adult guinea pigs. And that's their food, but they still have this container full, so I haven't bothered to put it in there yet. And I bought some drops for their water. This is Ecotrition, Vitasol, and it's vitamin drops for their water, because when I had Cupcake into the vet last week, or the week before, God, when was that? A couple weeks ago, I was telling her about Snoopy losing his hair, and she said it's either barbing, and could be from Gus, could be from himself. She said she has a guinea pig with a complete bald butt. She said that's just sometimes the way guinea pigs are. But yeah, she also said it may be a vitamin C deficiency. So as you can see, they were eating oranges earlier, and they loved them. They ate them all up, so I gotta take the peels out of there. And Bella and Cupcake, not so much. They didn't seem to care for the oranges. But yeah, so I'm going to put some of that in their water, see how they're making out, give it another week or so, and then if not, I'm going to take Snoopy into the vet. Mostly because he hasn't been there yet. Bella and Cupcake have had their little trip. Gus has not been yet, so hopefully it'll be nothing, and the water will help him out a little bit more vitamin C. So that is Miss Sprite, and I don't know if I'm going to do a separate YouTube channel for her. We'll just see how it goes. I might just do updates with her and the pigs. We will not be attempting to take Sprite out of her cage anytime soon. We have to let her get used to her environment around here and see how she makes out. And then I will eventually get her hand trained. So we will work at that. But anyway, that is... Oh, and here's her food. Sorry. She has the KT, she has the spray millet, it's all for all birds. And then this is her little Ecotrition bird gravel, Eco. Bird gravel for their digestive care. And then this is the other container we had for guinea pig food, so we washed it out, and we've got her seeds in there, which are also the KT brand of bird seed. So we have her stuff right there. What I might do is move the garbage can out from under there and then let her have her own little cubby for her stuff. But yeah, so thanks for watching. All right, see you later. Bye.